And yeah, that's good.
Are we? Hey.
Hi.
Let me see. Make sure I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh boy. Can you hear me, Carolyn?
Yes.
Can't hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh boy. Let me see.
You did
Can
it
you hear
last
me?
time. Hear you.
You can hear me now? Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Oh, Carolyn, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm going to put this volume up just a little bit on here so I can hear you a little bit better. I hope I don't turn it off again.
You know, can't go wrong with the black turtleneck. That's all I have to say.
Isn't
right?
that so funny? We both, and we didn't even talk about that.
I know.
There we go. Okay, I can hear you better now. Okay, we are in. This is the beginning. Hello. Let's see. Nancy Schick is in. And I'm sure we have more. I am Dolly Hallrace is in. Yeah, Dottie's in. Very, very good. So, Carolyn, how are things in Albuquerque with this fall weather?
Oh, I love fall. It's my favorite season.
Me too.
I love the color, the rich colors. I love the leaves. Bill and I went to Santa Fe last weekend, and the Mount San de Cristos were just covered with aspen. We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of red like colors in the fall, but it just looked like this golden carpet across the entire mountain. It's so gorgeous. How are your colors?
Yeah, we're just starting to get here. I was talking to V before the show here. Very cold here this morning where I'm at in New Jersey. My house was like 64, 65 when I woke up. So at some point I'm going to have to put the heat on, but lots of red. Yeah, lots of red here, lots of yellow. Really beautiful. My favorite season too.
Yes, right. And we have a great show, don't we?
Oh my gosh, Carolyn, and you know, I was talking to V ahead of the time. There are two pieces in here I haven't seen before and I'm in love with. So I'm really excited to share them with you. So Carolyn, today we are featuring turquoise, orange, and black for the season.
That's right. Turquoise, orange, and black in our trick or turquoise event.
Isn't that good?
I mean, I love treats, but I'd rather have turquoise if you can, right?
Exactly.
Can you imagine kids coming to the door and you're handing them turquoise? They'd be, right?
That's a mom or dad Halloween treat. That's the Halloween party. Candy.
Yeah, you know, one of my friends, a dentist, and if you went to their house, you got a toothbrush.
No,
it wasn't a really popular house.
My husband, we always get the big full-size bar. My husband die hard on that. He's like, nope, we do it once a year. We have to give these kids the big bars. So we always go make sure we have all the big bars. So,
oh my gosh, very popular.
Lots of fun. I love it. So, okay, turquoise, orange, and black. We have some great colors. So listen, guys, if you're just joining us here, for those of you who have been here multiple times, I know you know this, but if you want, when you're looking at everything Carolyn and I are selling, if you want to purchase, if you want to see what else we have, go on AmericanWestJewelry.com and the website will come up, and the banner in the top is like a blue turquoise color. You hit AWJ Live. Yep. And everything that's in there is going to be at a VIP discount, which you only get if you are here to get the code. Otherwise, it's going to divert to a 20%, but we're going to give you a code. So let's just say it's more than 20%, right, Carolyn? And only for you guys who have the VIP code, that code you will put in when you go to check out the discount.
That's right. And so ignore that other discount and give you the code in a little bit, right?
Exactly. So we have some really fun pieces. As I said, two pieces that are new to me that I love. Carolyn, do you want to start?
Oh my goodness. I have never seen this piece until it came to me in my samples today. I remember coming up with it because you love this pear-shaped earring silhouette. We've done it with a single in many different configurations and colors. Look at how we've the stones be the focal point at the bottom of this teardrop or pear shape. So you have the movement with the lever back. You still have that beautiful sterling silver work, the open, the dangle, the articulation, such a flattering shape to the face. But you have 5 Sleeping Beauty gemstones on each ear, So that's Sleeping Beauty stones. Aren't they gorgeous? And, I always say with Sleeping Beauty, the closed, it was in Arizona, and it's closed because it's the most sought after turquoise in the world because of rarity, and it's just highest gem quality. But we have a source where we can get every now and then, because he was so smart to, buy up a bunch of it before the mine. But you don't really need a big, bold stone when you're talking about Sleeping Beauty turquoise, because it's clear. And I love it with black. There's just nothing better with Sleeping Beauty than black. And don't we all have a black turtleneck? I love the season too, because, whether it's a mock turtleneck or a chunky turtleneck, earrings are kind of the focal point, right?
Right. When
you're wearing that silhouette in your wardrobe. So this right now is, I'll give you the number, E11462. That's E11462. The original right now is $219. Now remember, you're getting 10 Sleeping Beauty stones. Obviously, you're getting a pair of earrings. Sterling silver with your lever back. It's $219. It's going to be well under $200 when we give you the code. I'm just going to tell you that. It's also available in one of the other stones that we're featuring for this, Halloween turquoise, and that's orange spiny, orange spiny oyster. So just know they're both available in the group, and they'll get that discount.
And orange spiny looks so good on black, right? I mean, I feel like I used to wear orange spiny mostly in the summer, and now I feel like I'm wearing it with my browns. I feel like I'm wearing it more, Carolyn. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm wearing orange spiny a lot more.
It's that spicy, it's that pumpkin color. It's that, it's like you're drinking a latte,
I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so those are the earrings, which are a great shape. The thing I like about those earrings, Carolyn, is that if you have longer hair, you can see them. They dangle, and I love that they're not heavy. I mean, you always make such a good point to do that.
Yeah, well, that's one of my pet peeves, because, I wore way heavy earrings in the 70s and 80s. And so, if an earring is heavy, especially a lever back, and it really tugs on your ear, I can't wear them. This is perfect. So comfortable, but they really, make a statement. It's a statement earring, but it's also a compliment to a lot of the pieces in your wardrobe. I'm going to move to another Sleeping Beauty item that I'm really excited about. We're calling it the Sleeping Beauty Crown Ring Set. So look at this. It is amazing. It's like an inch and a quarter bottom when you have it all together. When I say all together, it's like it's a jacket. This set has a sterling silver jacket. So I'm going to take this off my finger, and I'm going to pop that centerpiece out, and here's your jacket. So this is what it looks like. We ring before in other gemstones, not Sleeping Beauty. This is really special today. I know many of you have worn this without, the stone insert in it, or you've gone to your jewelry box and played with other rings and snapped those in, even your diamond. So this becomes kind of a fun thing to play with the things you already have in your jewelry box. And then look at this ring. It's a standalone, fabulous ring. North-south with 3 oval gemstones. One is large, and then the 2 that surround it. So it's just gorgeous. Sizes 10. Don't you love that we do all those sizes?
I love it, because that gives you the option of, we don't always want to wear the same a ring just on one finger on our hands.
That's right.
Options.
This is probably 5, and that's why I have it on my pinky, because I prefer 6. So 5 through 10 in both pieces. So let me show you how this works again. I'm just going to snap this in to what I call it. I snapped it in. It doesn't move. It doesn't roll around. Every piece was engineered to fit beautifully into the jacket, or the crown, calling it. So isn't that gorgeous? Now, it is a little wider in the back. I would say this is one where if you're between sizes, or your rings fit a little snug when you order, 6,
Right.
you might want to go up. Might
Yes,
want
I
to go
agree with you
7
completely
if
on
you're
that.
between.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree
gorgeous.
completely on that. So, I
Yeah.
mean, but it's so much presence and it's unique and it's so beautiful and it's kind of like a twofer.
It is. It really is. 3 gem and 3 Sleeping Beauty gemstones. Look at that center stone. I mean, that's huge.
It's
Huge.
really,
in the
it is,
Sleeping
it's
Beauty world.
huge, Carolyn. It's really beautiful.
Isn't that
Nice
gorgeous?
on the hand. And yeah, that is going to be really reasonable after.
Yes, it's RS as in Sam, 5146. Original price $204. It's going to be well below that. It all comes in black agate and green turquoise.
Yeah.
So you've options there. You know what I love too? There's rope detail, there's that beautiful bezel work, but there's also a lot of high polished sterling silver. So
I love that.
Your high polished silver wardrobe as well.
You know what? I just feel like when you do that, first of all, you're getting both that combination of sometimes you do a ring that's about the stone, sometimes you do a ring that's about sterling. You're getting both in here. And I love when you do a lot of the high polish, just because that's just a personal preference. That seems to be where I go with my collection, my turquoise and my American West collection.
I love how the polished and the oxidized detail play together, right? So
beautiful.
Really appreciate the dimension of the piece and the fact that all of these are cast. So you're wearing the wearable sculpture, really. These are works of art. Okay, I've talked enough. I need to throw to you.
Well, we're going to stick with turquoise because this is trick or turquoise. And we all know that the blue turquoise, in one of our poll questions, we said, do you prefer bluer or greener turquoise? You guys definitely went bluer. So we're going to stick with that, with this absolutely. Carolyn, this is really beautiful. You know what I think these guys don't even realize is sometimes, like, you have worked on samples and we'll see stuff on paper and we'll see, okay, it's going to be this color, but then you and I get the sample and we're like, sometimes it's the first time we've really laid eyes on it. So you guys are like, why are you surprised?
I have a design meeting with our, our craftspeople every week. Go over, the sketches, and we tweak things and try to make them, the best they can, and decide what stones we want to see them in. And then, but when we get our packet for these Facebook Live mail, you and I mean, it's like Christmas. So, speaking of Christmas, they make great gifts too. They come beautifully gift box.
This is the Kingman Turk Oval and Pear Bold Pendant. You guys, that's almost 2.5 inches. It's 2 3/16 vertical. This is P12274, currently $349. Not going to be $349. You guys know the beauty of an enhancer, that you just don't get this with a lot of lines. You have to buy a whole necklace. This enhancer snaps onto a cord you have at home, another sterling silver necklace you have, whatever you want to put it on. But the oval in the center, Carolyn, this is Kingman, another gorgeous color turquoise. And of course you have picked the blue from the Kingman mine. So that center stone has that gorgeous oval surrounded by pears. You are getting a lot of oxidation on here, but boy, is this pretty. I want to show you.
There are 11 gemstones in this piece, and they're all, I can't tell you what artistry and attention to detail it takes to cut these gemstones and so beautifully. When it comes to Kingman turquoise, it can be olive green with some golden matrix, really bright blue. This is the classic Kingman turquoise color that everybody imagines when you talk about the Kingman mine, which is also in Arizona. So you're getting American turquoise, 11 gemstones, and the center one is 18 by 13 millimeters. That is
Carolyn, this marries beautifully because I have a turquoise bracelet on here. It marries beautifully with whether it's Sleeping Beauty turquoise or other Kingman turquoise. It is just, this is such a beautiful color blue, and you guys, Carolyn is able to control that. She picks that color range. So I know we all love Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but boy, you did a great job picking this color family on here, Carolyn. So an enhancer, it goes on what you already have. You are custom designing your own necklace with an enhancer. This one is really beautiful. So again, P12274. By the way, guys, if you're new, when you go on that AWJ Live link, on the header, you can type in these numbers and letters Carolyn and I are giving you, and you will go right to the product, just in case you aren't familiar with that, or this is the first time you're here. So that's how you can find these. And again, we're going to give you a code to enter that's going to make that much less expensive. But then, Carolyn, I'm going to move on to a piece I talked to thee about ahead of the show. Carolyn, I haven't seen this piece before, this bracelet before. I'm going to hold this up. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the modern shape, Sleeping Beauty all across the top, that sun ray symbol, that sign of constancy going on there. Yeah. The shape is absolutely beautiful. Something about this, even though you have some, you have a little bit, you have the bright here, you have everything here. You have some of the oxidation, you have the bright. I don't know. It looks really modern to me when I put it on the wrist.
Yeah, and let's see, we've got 10 cabochons of Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Right.
You could have used, any turquoise, but you love Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Again, I've got the ring, I've got the earrings. So if you want to see that family, we have a lot in this group in Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I just want to point out, we do our bracelets small, medium, and large, which is great. I mean, you don't really walk into a jewelry store, department store and see that offering, right?
Exactly.
It's really important. The stones are set at the top of the cuff, and you never want to adjust it or bend it. When stones are set, you want to keep the integrity of those settings. You can adjust it a little back. I love how you're holding it, Carolann. That's how you do it. You make sure by putting your hand up there, securing those stones, and you're only like playing with it in the back. But we give you the 3 sides. Isn't that great?
I love it. This is, by the way, it's B12188. I'm gonna have to get my glasses on. And it's currently $319. It will not be $319. This also comes in orange spiny, guys. So you have the option of doing it in the Kingman or in the orange spiny. I just wanted to show you, this is what I was talking about. This is Kingman. This is Sleeping Beauty. Take a look at how beautiful, if you're that kind of person that, everybody's different. Some people like monochromatic, some people like mix and match, but what a beautiful match these are together. So that was that pendant. This is B12188, the Sleeping Beauty textured cuff bracelet. I'm just going to keep this on because I like to look at it on my wrist during the show.
Yeah. I just love, I love all these colors together. It's so much fun. Yeah. And, you can get these in time for Halloween.
Yes.
You can.
Or if you're shopping early for Christmas, keep that in mind. I'm going to keep going because we talked about this bracelet in Sleeping Beauty. We are going to have it in orange spiny. Talking about orange spiny, this is magnificent. Carolyn, this is magnificent. Wow. It's not just great. It's beyond great. Yeah. It's magnificent. The stones for orange spiny are huge, Carolyn. They
are huge. I would, we really pushed it on this piece to the limit. Orange spiny oyster shell, it's a small shell, really small shell. And it has spines all over it. I would show it to you, but one of my grandkids with it when they left my house this summer. They loved it so much. I a specimen. Maybe I can dig up some more for next time. But spiny oyster can be orange, yellowish orange, all the way to red and purple. So to be able to find, polish it, and discover that we can do this size cabochon is amazing, and we can't very often. So this is, if you love your orange spiny, this is the statement necklace for you.
And this is a statement necklace. This might be a once in a lifetime type of purchase for you. This is N11608. Currently $1,171. But Carolyn, I know from being with you in Santa Fe that this would be a heck of a lot more out on that plaza. I know that sounds like a lot. It's not going to be that much because we're giving you a code, but this is, Carolyn, this is, for me, this would be like a once in a, this is magnificent.
Absolutely. Bill and I were up in Santa Fe for the 100th anniversary of Route 66 last weekend. So we went to see the Aspen. We went to a classic car show and a local show. It was so much fun. And of course, we went to the galleries. And I was like, oh, my goodness, the is on squash blossom necklaces, jewelry in general, because silver is going through the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are investment pieces. This is also jewelry that is iconic American. It's never going to go out of style. So I know it's an investment piece, but a lot of you don't even tuck these away in your jewelry box. You kind of hang them on your mirror or lay them on your dressing table, because they are works of art. They really are.
The other thing is, Carolyn, you're not where I am at in New Jersey, and I know I'm seeing people on here from Colorado and Texas and Ohio, and I don't know where you are. There is nowhere I physically can walk into here and lay my eyes on something like this. It's just, it doesn't exist here where I live in South Jersey, right? The Philadelphia region.
Well, if you're handing out full-size candy bars on Halloween, I would expect you to show up in something like this, right?
Oh, you can expect me to show up to dinner in this tonight with my husband, because that's exactly what I'm doing. But again, this is N11608. Carolyn, should we give the code? Because
yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
On this, and you're like, it's a little bit much. How much is that going to be? Okay, guys, our VIP code. And listen, this is just for the people who know the code. If you have watched this, anybody else is getting 20% on the site. You are going to get a 31% discount. Treat 31, TREAT 31, a 31% discount, which takes this piece that's almost $1,200 down to $807. So that might make this absolutely magnificent piece something you're able to do then, right, Carolyn?
Oh my gosh, amazing. To get, I mean, look at the stones, and there are 5 of those, and we haven't even talked about the amount of silver, strands of silver beads that keep it draped so beautifully, whether you adjust it from 17 or all the way up 20, because it has the extender chain. And then look at the nausea, back to your point that you love high polished on your silver on your pieces, Carolann. This one is one of those, right? That has the perfect combination.
Yeah, absolutely. And Carolyn, the quality, again, getting back to the orange spiny, the quality is beautiful. You have that double layer of beading to hold this flat. So when you're wearing this piece, guys, this is your artwork on you. It's not going anywhere. Wear the most plain outfit. I'm wearing black. If I were this with black pants tonight, this is the centerpiece. This is what shines. This is what everybody notices. So if you want to take a really close look at this, go on AWJ, put in item number N11608, as applies to anything else. And that will bring it down to $807. By the way, while we're here, the Kingman turquoise pendant that was $349, now $240 for you guys with the code. That is a big discount. And the bracelet goes from $319 to $220.11. So 31% off, guys.
Wow. Okay, since we're talking the code discount, I'm going to take you through the piece I've already shown you too before I get to the next piece. Yeah. So my Sleeping Beauty open pair lever back earrings. Remember, they have a total of 10 Sleeping Beauty cabochons, E11462. I told you the original price was $219, $151.11. $151.11. And and spiny oyster too. So if you want to do a match to Carolann's necklace, that would be great. But the thing about American West jewelry is all of the gemstones play so beautifully together, right? Yes. And that's what's really fun. That's why I think it's even more fun, because you don't have to be matchy. You can have everything you want. I love spiny, but I also love other stones. Doesn't matter. It all works beautifully together. The original artist, and all these gems.
It's more interesting, almost, I think, when you blend all these different colors.
Yes. So the earring that I showed you, the Sleeping Beauty crown ring set, which also black agate and green turquoise, RS5146, originally $204, $140.76. Yeah. Remember that code.
Yep. Treat 31, TREAT 31. You're going to put that in the discount code box. You're going to load whatever you want into your cart. That is in your discount code box. And you know, guys, if again, if you're new here, we feature different pieces, a different, you know, every different Facebook Live, we have a different concentration of what we're featuring. So if you're seeing something this week and you're seeing it for 31 and you didn't see it last week, this might be the week to get it. Remember, that code only works till 3 p.m. tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your sisters, tell anybody you want about it. Give them that code, but it goes away tomorrow at 3 p.m. and then it reverts back automatically to 20%. So big difference.
Yeah, word, really. Now's the time to get these beautiful pieces. Okay, I'm so excited about that. And I decided to put it over my the sleeve of my turtleneck.
Yeah, I love that.
It has some open work to it, which I think is a lot of fun. When you wear it again, of course, you're going to see your skin. But look at how that spiny pops when I put it over my black sleeve. Isn't that amazing?
It really pops. I love that.
This is such a substantial cuff, but it's comfortable because we set the silver east-west, right? So it doesn't dig your wrist. You know, you can put it up a little higher, adjust it a bit because you can adjust it toward the back. Get it out of your way if you're typing on the computer, or slip it down and let it show some skin. It's gorgeous. Beautiful sunray scalloped detail on the perimeter. Gemstone is bezel set, so it's nice and secure. And then we've got the flower, the native flower, as well as lots of beautiful rope detail, which is a symbol of strength and loyalty. Those wonderful people in your life you can count on. Right. So pretty. This is B960, originally $373, which is a bargain when you see all this, when you feel the weight of the silver and the amount of spiny oyster. Guess what? With 31% discount, it's now $257.37. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's quarter of an inch from here to here. So it's big and bold, but very comfortable. And the center is a 16 by 12 millimeter stone. So gorgeous. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 gemstones. 9 gemstones. Gorgeous. So again, this is now 171 or 257.37. 257.30 B960.
Yeah. And I love that the bracelet I have is totally different than the bracelet you have. So you guys pick what speaks to you. That's what this is all about. Remember, 31% discount.
Yes. I love this. Let's see, where am I going next? Oh, my squash blossom.
Yeah.
Now this squash blossom, which is 1717A, this is the average size, or A, I don't know why it's in there, but it is N1717A, 17 inches with a 3-inch originally, which it's hard to believe, the original price was $784, which is a bargain, really. And now with the code, it's $540.96. This is the green turquoise squash blossom Naja necklace. It also comes in turquoise, if you'd like it a little more blue, or black agate. You know,
right.
To wear black, it goes with everything, right?
Yeah.
This is probably our most classic traditional squash blossom necklace, and it's been so popular over the years because it has that beautiful leaf motif, which, you know, the Navajo people used in jewelry and still use in jewelry, tribute to Mother Nature. You know, she gives us everything we need to survive, and we in turn nurture her. The reason this classic squash blossom was called a squash blossom is because little trumpets of sterling silver. That's the blossom from the sacred squash plant, believed to bring because it captures the much needed rains in the desert Southwest. So this has, you know, a crowning effect with the leaves, and I would call casual elegance because it's not a small scale, but it's definitely not as big and bold as yours, right? And because I've got it on the longest length, so I've dropped kind of my mock turtleneck, but I could wear it up here inside the of a blouse or a blazer. Isn't that beautiful when it's short too?
Perfect. And I'm so glad you mentioned the scale because everybody has a different preference, right?
Right.
And so maybe you want something big and bold. That is a really everyday, super wearable scale. Of course, if you're Carolyn, if you're like you and me, this is everyday wearable for you and me, right?
Yeah.
But everybody has a different preference. That one you have on is so beautiful. It's a lot of high polish. I love that one. I think the trumpets are so beautiful on that one that you have
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. And this one too, did you notice when I was trying to show the trumpet, I had to because again, because of the 2 strands of the sterling silver beads,
Right.
it won't flip, it won't, end up like that around your neck, no matter where you wear it. I love it up here too, don't you?
Yeah. I love that with a collared shirt. I love that. And if you guys haven't purchased from Carolyn before, this is what you need to know. The reason she has the two layers of beads under there is because she's not just thinking, let me put some silver, she's thinking, everybody wants to see this. You don't want to mess with it. Let me really make sure this is going to stay in place. So whether you're wearing it inside a shirt collar or over a turtleneck, it stays in place. I feel like that is something when you go buy a lot of pieces of jewelry. Carolyn, there are pieces of jewelry years ago that I spent that don't stay in place. I'm fiddling with it the whole time.
I know.
Yeah. That's a pet peeve of mine. And I love you.
Yeah, like the chain ends up like this, right?
Yeah.
Down. Yeah. This is a great weight and such a great balance to it that it's just going to stay perfect.
Yep.
So again, this is N1717A, originally $784, now $540.96, and it comes in Kingman turquoise and black agate. I'm wearing the green turquoise.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn.
It is. And Carolyn, this is something fun, unique. I don't know. I haven't seen this before. I don't think we've ever done this before. Okay. So guys, what I'm going to show you is a set of earrings. Let me pick this up. So particularly for you gals out there that have multiple earring holes, particularly if you're somebody who just likes to wear a small earring. For me, if you're buying this for a younger person, take a look at this. This is the orange spiny rope and concha earring set. You're getting 2, guys. So the vertical on this one is 3/5 of an inch and 5/16 of an inch wide. And you can see this little concha shell, like to go in that second or third hole or to go in your main hole if that's all you want to wear. But guys, it's a set. It's an earring set. ES651. $89 with the discount code 6141. Comes in black agate, comes in sleeping beauty, comes in green turk. Carolyn, I think this is such a smart idea because I don't know that we've ever done something for people who have more than one hole.
Our model, who Monique, she has multiple piercings, and I love when we do our photo shoots, we kind of play with different earrings to kind of get that layered look. Well, we're doing it for you in this one purchase. So if you've got a daughter, a granddaughter, or a friend who has multiple piercings, these look so cute that way. But it's also just a great ring or earring set to give as a gift because you're giving, something with color and everyday pair that's all sterling silver. So great gift idea. Because they do come in those additional colors, you can give that same gift to your 3 nieces or your, 3 daughters and keep it all equal, but equal from personality.
What I thought immediately was this is ageless, this is timeless. I would put this in the stocking stuffer for my young daughter when she had her ears pierced at 6 or 7. This is the kind of earring my mother always gravitated to. She didn't want anything big. We all have a different preference. So whether this is something you're going to wear in your main earring hole or something you're going to layer up your ear in multiple holes, I love that we're bringing a set. I love that we're bringing you color options, and I love the discount. By the way, guys, I didn't mention that when you want to purchase these, you can pay in 4 installment options. You do PayPal or you do Shop Pay. So I wanted to put that in there. I realized I forgot to say that. But an earring set, guys, something we've never done before. Let us know what you think of that. Let us know if you like that idea of the earring set. I think it's fantastic. This is the rope design, and this is the concha flower. These are going to go back to every theme Carolyn has ever done, right?
Well,
So they are,
you know,
they
when
are
I look at when I look at the price with the code, it's just over, $30 a pair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
for
crazy.
sterling silver and genuine gemstones.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, you pay that for plastic turquoise
The
color.
truth.
And base
Love
metal.
the set. Great. We love hearing that feedback, guys. Let us know. Give us thumbs up and everything on that set. First time we've done it, guys. So really, really fun. All right, Carolyn, I am going to share my last piece, which I'm buying. I love this piece. Fritz arrowhead ring, guys.
Oh yeah.
This is, just want to show you from the side. Take a look at that from the side. Take a look at the detail from the top, the shine, the oxidation, the arrowhead shape. This one is black agate. This is R1743A. Okay, $59 regularly, which, Carolyn, I think is an absolute steal.
It is.
A box store and get a base metal that's not sterling silver and not a genuine gemstone for 30 or 35 or 40. This is 59, now down to 40.71. 40.71
for a designer piece of jewelry, right?
Gorgeous piece. It also comes in Kingman Turk if you want to match this bracelet or match this, but this absolutely beautiful. I just love the arrowhead design. I love how it's elongated. I love the way you have the split shank there on the side. I think it looks beautiful on the hand. I love Fritz's designs. I just think absolutely beautiful. I was thrilled. I mean, I even told V, I go, V, I'm getting this ring.
Right. Well,
again, we're surprised when we see how great they are.
Yeah, and it's over an inch top to bottom, but it's so comfortable because that shank, split shank to the back. I love the texture on this too. When Chris and I were working on this together, he loves doing really heavy sterling silver pieces, so he can a lot of pattern and dimension. So this has a hammered texture, making it really organic. I go hiking, whether it's Tent Rocks or in the Sandias or near one of the Pueblos, come across an arrowhead. Often it's obsidian. It just takes your breath away, right? And the arrowhead is a symbol of direction and purpose. So it's a great gift idea too. But, the fact that it comes in Kingman turquoise as well as the black is really special. For you who are new to us, Fritz Cassous is an award-winning jeweler, not just a jewelry designer, but one of a kind that he makes by hand that he takes to Santa Fe India Market, which was in August, and we had some time in his booth, which was a lot of fun. We have some new things coming up. He loves to create pieces that tell a story, and he was also trained as a sculptor, so he loves dimensional pieces. He says he kind of imagines walking through his jewelry pieces, which is special. He's also a teacher, so he's keeping the traditions alive, and he is truly a rock star. Not only at Indian Market, his booth is flooded with collectors from all over the world, but also teenagers love the teacher. So he's so lovable and such a humble man, and you all love his pieces too. That's why we've been with him for years to create what he has in his booth, his pieces, to bring to you. And he's very happy about that. And he loves it when you come to India and come to his booth, and he signs your romance card that you get with each of these pieces. So very special piece today.
So, and guys, keep in mind that these earrings come in black agate. If the set I just said, Carolyn Squash Blossom comes in black agate. So if you're looking for pieces to match back, because guys, this comes down to, what did I say, Carolyn? $40.71 with that Treat 31 discount. So
amazing.
All right, enough of me going off on that.
Right. Speaking of black agate, I'm not wearing this because it wouldn't show up against my. Many of you love this piece, this bear and this is a great example of the tradition of the which is, it's a stylized image of the bear. I love to do it that way because this tradition all came to be. I'll take it off here, because when Native Americans were hiking through the mountains or through the desert, and they saw that rock that resembled maybe a turtle or a bear or another, they believe to pick that rock up and carry it in their pocket or then make it into jewelry was to give them that power of that animal. And the bear is not only strength, but healing power. So I love this piece. He's got the medicine pack on his back with turquoise. I'll bring it up a little closer. You can see the turquoise there, and the life symbol, that energy symbol that goes from his nose to his back. That's his lifeline. There's his medicine pack. This is carved black agate. So pretty. It is just, it's been a collector favorite. I just the back too. That's our American West logo. And we also have some beautiful stamp patterns. Back is even fabulous. So this has the enhancer bail, and it doesn't look like it should fit over this chain. It wouldn't have if I had to slide it over this big chain, right? But because I can click it open, if you're new to us, that's the magic of an enhancer bail. And then it just clicks shut. This is the blue turquoise and black agate bear pendant. It's 1.5 inches top to bottom. It's a 26 mil hand carved bear shaped stone, which is so difficult to do. P21, originally 182, now 125.58. And it's a collector favorite. I love this.
Big. It's a big hunk of a carved stone, and I like you said, there's a technical skill required, right, Carolyn? I saw that. Let me see here. Linda Naughton said she has that and she loves it, and I love that you explained the medicine pack on the back and the lifeline going through the middle, because that sign of healing that somebody may want to give as a gift to somebody else, right? Lots of meaning in that.
Yes, we have a lot of collectors who are in the healthcare field, nurses and people who work, maybe at the desk, the reception desks. These become conversations. I know our cancer center in New Mexico, all the doctors have a bear symbol on their white coats, their lab coats, and there are bears, statues, sculptures all around, because it is a powerful symbol of healing.
I love that. That's a great story. I'm glad you shared that. I love that.
We have one more piece. Okay. Then we'll probably go through all again. Don't you think, Carolann? Because it's amazing. Yeah. This is one of our most popular rings. It is the East-West ring. It's very, very where it's East-West. It has this beautiful scalloped bezel, so nice and secure. Glove. Now we're in glove season. You can see it has a nice low profile in the way we set on those wonderful native flowers that we love, and then a lot of polished silver too. So easy to wear on any finger. I'm wearing it in orange spiny, our Halloween special, but it also comes in black onyx, green turquoise, sleeping beauty, all the same price. That's amazing. So it's R534. Original price $60, now $41.40. I love this ring. It's a ring. It's a go-to ring. It's you don't even know you have. It's so comfortable. It's stackable too. I've worn 2 of these where you just kind of the older find their way next to each other, and so you might think about that, because we do have the orange, the green turquoise, and the sleeping beauty.
Beautiful. Hey, listen, you got Christy Riley just came up with a great idea for you. She ought to be part of your PR team. She said, Carolyn, have you ever considered a book of the native traditions and legends featuring pieces of jewelry?
Oh, that would be fun. I'm semi-retired. I wish we had time to read all the comments, right?
I know.
Someone just posted not too long ago. I just caught the end of it. I think you said you had 100 pieces.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
I mean, you can never have enough, but the good news is that it never goes out of style. It's legacy jewelry, and you'll pass it along to your daughters, your granddaughters. These pieces, the Fritz ring, some of the cuffs can easily, could easily wear them as well too. Some of the more, the edgier, more casual, I think would be fabulous. So do you want to, should we mention some of the prices again, especially that's amazing.
Sure. So you wanted to go through, let me see. So this black onyx ring again, guys, are 1743A, $40, $40.71. The necklace I'm wearing goes from, let me pull mine, from 1,171 to 807.99. Remember, the code is treat31. Real quick, I'll do the other ones. The Kingman goes from $349 to $240.81. That's an enhancer. This great earring set goes from $89 to $60.41. And my Sleeping Beauty bracelet goes from $319 to $220.11, only till 3 p.m. tomorrow with treat31.
Right. My Sleeping Beauty, or my Squash Blossom necklace in green turquoise, Kingman turquoise, or went from $784, which is a bargain, to $540.96. Our the ring I just showed you is $41.40 with the code. The Beauty crown ring set, so you get the jacket, which I call it, and the ring insert was $204. It's $140.76. My earrings, which are Sleeping Beauty, also available in our they were $219. Now they're $151.11. Big bold cuff was $373. Now it's $257.37. And the only thing I have left is Mr. Bear, the Bear Enhancer. Let's see, he was $182. He's now $125.58. Gift idea for someone in the health industry, or just to bring you healing power.
Exactly.
Great show this was. I love Halloween.
I do too. I love Halloween. And guys, remember, treat 31% off. Go to American West Jewelry. You'll see the box come up. You hit AWJ Live. Everything that comes up in there is 31% off till 3 p.m. tomorrow. So good for you. Good. Call your friends, call your sisters. You can pay in 4 installment options through PayPal or Shop Pay. So we hope you find something for the Halloween season that you enjoy, or a gift that you're going to give to somebody else.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, guys. See y'all later. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye, guys.